OKFM 101.7.
Lawyer Godwin Tamakloe, aide the former president Mahama, private legal practitioner. I'm a channel pay.
Black family are not paying me just so. Black family are mysterious.
Oh, you as a bar. Oh, so the same thing.
Oh, black family die.
Oh, debut.
Only say I'm not paying friends of who's free, almost the whole Kenya, almost the Obeko court.
Debut, me, I am a candidate too.
Oh, so we go campaign. That campaign I had this Tuesday Ghana here.
There be a send this so who your campaign take to say come back. Nigga over president here. Sana be here.
That's say we there. Yeah, is a stingy man or
there be national pest. A national pest.
We you campaign.
There be a national pest.
That man say who support a different candidate into yeah good.
There be a one na me wo.
Oh, Obia only now somebody and can hear campaign and more things. But this time you're going to say 10 candidates.
Sir.
For MPP.
Oh, but me there.
You come back to 2007, no? Because the lecture, company law. Honorable Jogati.
Ayo, anano mi kwa Kumasi. Uye du Kumasi a ta obi o ye feno no bewem.
Okay.
Ena mi hu Honorable Jogati ne ewo right ne ayi bo ho ne signboard ebo ho. Na de mi feel ye pa ne se o ma tro Star Boy Jogati.
Fantastic.
Nam say yes.
Esikado this year.
Esikado this year. Our presidential material. I will show no power.
Ena, ufi wa ya diaba the incompetent Valmia. Na ya diako send your friend Amerinia Innovation Agreement ya. Yes, we mislead the Akufo-Addo ya. Send your friend.
Baby, me no.
Ubaje jako.
No for banano. Aye.
Oh, no, the American miscellaneous innovation agreement no call you more inflating. We know by $800 million.
When they maintain and they maintain.
Oh, okay. On hey, thank you for no your mobile. But that's what you no credit.
Why? Now, my memory. Budgets. Policy ni the nyina no ye wanimsem e de ba bepem nura de ekosi wo ho no ne ade woni me ne Honorable Richard Champon MP for Bia East twen commerce. There is nothing before parliament a wo model be kuja to abla kwanso akasa mitie enura so me ne nua Kwadwo Ponkroma Minister for Information was there be way there ade na kasa de parliament abeye parliament ejapade budget statement no na modifications bi niam be num bi no eno kra no se o makwa ano benkrom akopem the last one eno da ho wo mo edwendwen hu bepem nei what na chire a casual look at what has been happening say na wo se hu niam
yo ba kwa na won mi say o birthday no so be twa mo no amamre ni ya geye.
Here is very, very, very important.
I know. And then society, the 83rd birthday.
J. Kufo.
The proud son of Amadapa.
Hey!
President John Ajekum Kufo.
Wow. Mami Amadapa ba Kofi di ewo John Ajekum Kufo the birthday. Yeah.
Oma, yes, gentle giant.
Gentle giant.
You'll be happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Baby, I'm reading that. Now, Kwame, the Minister of Finance said, what your letter at their former speaker. Now, the basis of the letter and they said, or modify the budget statement. What we did our presented on behalf of President Leonardo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. When we say, strictly speaking, the budget is for the president. It is only read on his behalf by the finance minister. Now, Rakwame Tio, Speaker Badman, preside here. The record and the Hansard of Parliament, 26 November 2021, Ekata said the budget accordingly rejected. So, now Badman are too quiet. Now the deputy, Abet Nasi, Deputy Betnas here, Deputy Sir, Adia, the substantive speaker, Apresadia Parliament, Onono admitted a motion to rescind that rejection or disapproval. The level of Sebio, arrogance, even in the way that whole thing was done, is improper. Sebi, majority members are.
But say within the parliamentary practice, say ubetimi admit a motion to rescind that decision.
A simple analogy. Omampenia any appointment with two coins. None the vice say. Sanko for no Omampenia appointment, because Omampenia two coins or ye acting president. Onono a reshuffle Sanko for. Is it proper?
But in this analogy, say no, and yet the same case na a parliamentary practice. So be better speaker when your deputy speaker is speaker.
The rules are clear. Article 2978 or say, Mimi a speaker now be a deputy at 2 me and me one. It's the same 2 me now also war. It was Emra Joe Wise. Presiding Obian Freno Honorable Joe Wise is addressed as Mr. Speaker because that is the office he's occupying. Ma Obia obfuscate the issues or presiding as the Speaker. So you don't do such a thing. It's like stabbing Backbone in the back. What change? I'm a need to buy. It's a member of Black Army. Say, dear, Joe Wise has now a presiding on money. Bad way back. You also come and undo your Nayanana. At the end of the day, who will suffer? So, and another can say, there was a need for cool heads. What were the demands of the minority? Remove E-Levy. You know, we say you are modifying the budget. Would they allow, for the sake of argument, you can say, the Honorable Joe Wise, a presiding on my and then they approve budget. If you modify the budget by you, the finance minister, is it still the budget that was approved? Logic. It means that that budget stands revised into Ukaya in 1981. Emra, Professor George Bennett, the late Professor George Bennett, then finance minister, President Liman budget. Ken Oforiata, ne papa. Then Honorable Dr. Jones Oforiata. A movie, the motion for the rejection of that budget. No. When the budget was rejected, the then minister, Bennett, and the economic management team, they went back, met Liman, put a revised budget together, or a new budget, and then presented it to Parliament again. Before a parliamentary approved here, no. Now you claim, say, the majority group in Parliament has approved your budget for you. But the same budget that they have approved, you are now going to modify it. By what authority?
By authority say what presided as speaker.
No, the revision is not being done by the speaker or deputy speaker. It's being done by the finance minister. When I was say
I say you admit you into evidence. Now you admit you evidence before the court. Now I say me say I'm press conference say adie no a ma tender in as evidence and now you admit it to evidence. Me say correction e wa abontain not before the court.
Exactly. The new correction, you have to bring it back to Parliament for approval. Because
eno kura no say nka we kura in court it's a say the presiding judge e ma wo kwan ansa na wakoyo sa na tie e wo eyemra se bedwam
into ono na tro krata the former speaker say or modify sebio the same speaker na mo gu ni mu ase ma disrespecting no. Okay, what your character command is say you now want to modify the very budget that was rejected when you presided. Where is the logic? Where is the sense in it? So what me who said you there is no leadership. On my money in our autopilot.
okayfm
Make a video in the US of Abraham. Joe Biden had some $2 trillion infrastructure bill be added by US Congress anyway. On one manyoku the Democrats, the progressives now no more almost sorry tia the other bar parliament or Congress, so to speak. Rakwame, Otnase, any of me, Ekasa Yama, or making compromises. Compromises now, oh yeah.
A law why kakra. Speaker Joe say we should then. Edi am so no ye.
Rakwame said you. Wouldn't say as speaker no, you were not put there by appointment. You were elected. So the Uditum. The same applies to the speaker himself. What I say? Now, also the 1992 Constitution now, almost all first deputies have tended to be pro-government. And speakers have tended to be quote-unquote pro-government. Because oftentimes, your man penny party sponsor the only time we have an anomaly was in 2005. Peter Lajeti, no, speaker from 2001. Now, President Kufuor winning second term. And now, yes, so this is and all this is huge by it's okay. And then minority sponsor Alajeti. It's a combat, no, seven times, not Kendrasa. Not second deputy. And a majority then a buku said. So the then minority sponsor Alajeti dia. Almost the Alasan Yakubu Beba. So kind of then interior minister Yendi. In almost sponsor in the bar Freddy Blay and first deputy CPP. In Alaska Yakubu and second deputy. So Osha the trajectory now. We basically had a situation where the first deputy is always pro-government. In this case, you have a situation where, quote-unquote, the speaker is deemed to be from the opposition. The first deputy is deemed to be a pro-government person. But you don't stab him in the back in this manner. Sebi, you are ready to me. Obi call for medical review. Then you quickly precise to undo the worker on why. And like I said, if you think that it's right for you to undo the work by Badwina, what makes you think that on the substantive speaker no bar won't me admit a motion to correct the so-called corrected worker who the wise, it does not bring harmony. So in those situations, as the president, what you do is that you don't push, you don't use force, you sit down with people. In any case, that's what I'm saying.
I say, towards consensus building.
So, like I was using the scenario of Joe Biden. When we said Joe Biden, eventually, he had 13 Republicans supporting the passage of the infrastructure bill. That is what a leader does. Persuasion, tact, diplomacy. But you man penia ye word here. Why not you say? Bibiano, Papa, force.
Where for President obey?
The budget one there.
President Nadia. Yet the
first and foremost. That is your economic policy for the whole year. Now, exactly what is the concern of the minority? You see, on the effect of Bamia tax on Momo at the buyer. The minority say, look, these transactions are your friend of cashless economies and we are now encouraging our people. So it is still a very young industry. Your money grow at a point. It should grow a little bit.
But I'm not for worrying, say. Budget presentation, we are a parliament in India. Na se parliament, a jitum we na fe, wamko committee level, and answer on the plenary na. A one na sani ma we nyina a do appropriation in Tanya Mayor. One back and was some say, where you begia to where you to when you it is a
you cannot in principle say you support the budget, but disapprove of the estimates.
Some of the estimates.
Yes, but the reasoning is this. One we say a budget is made up of estimated expenses, then estimated revenue. Now say revenue no free. Meanwhile, you have approved the budget. At the committee level, what disapproving of say the Momo tax, the Bamia tax? What it means is that government is going to lose all that projected revenue. And yes, sir. Meanwhile, it is in the expenditure side. They say they are going to use proceeds from that to set up businesses, to do or fight cyber crime, and to do. So what happens to the budget itself? And that is why you must first get the budget approval right. If the budget approval the approval is not right, all other things will not work. But back when they are serious in all of this, and they said, look, this Bamia tax on mobile money, you can want to be. We say every month, 6 billion Ghana cedis. That's almost $1 billion. Now, at the end here, we hear desperately this Bamia tax, and they say, you'll be forced to go to the IMF because Zambia just concluded, the new president of Zambia, he just concluded a bailout program with the IMF almost $1.4 billion. In a bank say, so we call IMF very more conditionalities. IMF better say they should cut down on frivolous expenses, and they don't want to do that. Into pass on the IMF for the year, on the taxi Ghana for. I mean, why do you do that? You admit, say, one mismanaging the economy. What do you do? Now you have two options. In fact, three. You go to the international market to go and borrow Eurobond, or go to the IMF for a bailout, or tax the people of Ghana. On the borrowing, investors say one mismanaging the economy. Well, revenue it does not show that you have the capacity to repay the loan. Eurobond are paying in October for pay. So the only option in it is you have to tax the people of Ghana. You have to impose greater hardship on the people of Ghana. Sebio, Kemra na do dan Kufado no ye campaign. Ose mo bua me na mo pia me kodu wonu ma. Mema nyoma mu aye mre ama mo. Na ube move the economy from taxation to production. And then the taxes were imposing on Ghana for. Back when me an open me slow, menu we are. So you know, Omo Aboso kind good for. Now this almost say benchmark value, are buying a reverse it. What is the implication on growing you cry about baby? And they will tell you. Back when me, as I can, and yes, your opposition talk. We are dealing with reality. Now, Sebio, budget I approve a crown. Bamia tax on Momoya was about 6 billion. Already, what you move 241 million Ghana cedis, $40 million to give to private people. Back when me, does it make sense? What was setting up companies? In fact, one of the companies just recently, in anticipation of this money, almost changed the shareholding.
I know there isn't a quack.
Obi pesu ondi uchobo. You are taxing the good people of this country for your personal comfort. Now, back when we the young term cry, what's that? $40 million. That's 241 million Ghana cedis for private.
You cried the Herald say, Eslawusu and Finance Minister trade blows over 242 million cooked E-Levy contract.
Ministry of Communication has supported Yemfa Ejumani Markeni GVT.
Say one more order that. Nick Jessica Bia.
Exactly. Finance Minister and then the Ministry for to say Yemfa company be a friend the Express Pay. So we shall give now for you. And your people's private business interest in Omogen. Now, look at this scenario. Just for these two private companies, eventually the Omo de Bemano, you had the 241 million every year. This year, the 2022 budget, the entire budgetary allocation for the Nuguchi, baby, COVID ibaye. A doctor for an omoye test. What budgeted 33 million Ghana cedis for them? 33 million. Meanwhile, for private people, revenue assurance and almost 241 million. So you see where the priority of this government is. And there a bit more personal benefit. Now there's as a fame crown and they say, look at this, the Nigerian friend of President Akufo-Addo, Benedict Peters. Or the airport COVID test contract in the Amano.
Oh, but say what the Bema will be. Then the Pacon be ye. Ghana for be our test the crown out. What they are doing
exactly the point I'm making. Say, COVID you buy, who were coming to your houses for the sample. And you have good people.
Aye.
And then that company now Omo Kumasino.
Yeah.
Yes. They were the people who were doing the test. So if there was an opportunity to even make money, what stopped the government from giving the airport contract to Nuguchi?
Nuguchi for no, who said there be almost your research. Unya da Giababa airport abaye sane man.
Women Crawford, almost year consultant for Frontier Health Service. They were start from Nuguchi. Yes.
Oh, but they say, and yeah, so obedient and obedient, sanity.
And Meno can say, Benedict Peters Company, our establishing offshore. The parent company.
But I was saying, say, Ebra 4 ministers appear appointment committee of parliament, you know. Each of them gave different accounts. But I could say one, who say we need license to operate, and omunya 2, Bakuba as the minister for procurement, you know, was say when him where health minister one also the need the name.
Health minister or see the contract was awarded by the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19. That's Minister of Health no nim.
Aba me ofa kwakwa juma menu me ginidi. Oni mo wi obaka se me nim mo hwe.
O se ono de unim se ono for parliament. Sputnik I say we buy ye bisa no say parliament kramanje approval. On the no grand the obeka.
Oh yes.
But no grand no say bra kwane. If a private individual the only basis on which Obenya contract is his association with the president. Only trial experience in COVID tests will be there. So far, he's made over $60 million. Just one individual. Nuguchi budget for 2022, $33 million so Ghana cedis. So even assuming crisis back for me, Nuguchi in our say omunye test no. That at the end of the day, no, omun retaining 30% as their internally generated fund. Then the rest goes into consolidated fund. It would have been beneficial to government of Ghana. But they are not private individual. And now, Bamia tax on Momo Insuno, we say another 240 something million should go to a private individual. So, Brakami, among money now be chobo amamo. Obia pekwanya or the beti chobo. How in God's name can we manage a country like this? Look at the suffering now. Ghana for a go through. And Brakami, let nobody stand anywhere to say.
Okay.
Yeah, politics. Yes, Mirania. NDC for the year politics. The suffering no aka obiao. 4 more no attitude obi any to.
I see.
You 1 more ni. And I bear 2 more. And I bear 3 more. And I bear 4 more. You can imagine where this country will be.
Mate.
A top and yes, sir. Omanpeni NTA senior lawyer Ayikwe Otu.
Ose Omanpeni NTA the concerns are Ghana for average abana kwantuo na wo tutu. Any the expenses na omo ye. Now me say nra Minister Yokobo's Parliament in responding to Honorable Kujeto Ablangwa. Yeah, or the question of filing.
Yes. Sir, it's true, sir. African countries been ebe chata and I see it the presidential jet and the mom. Now I didn't hear the mom say for diplomacy and all of those. And again, question and say if those African countries can use our presidential jet, what then is the justification why I am president? They decided that every hour you'll be paying $14,000 for the rental of a private jet. I mean, it is immoral and it defies all the principles of probity, transparency, and accountability. This is not what we bargained for.
That's a lawyer.
Yo, that's
lawyer got me the Tamakloe. Hey, the former president, Mama, and you're not a private legal practitioner. Okay, 101.7.
OKFM 101.7.